I think altogether that I think altogether people think or are thinking about things like we sometimes overthink things. Does that make sense? We overthink it. Like, am I attracted to girls? Am I attracted to boys? Like, I am slightly attracted to boys, but mainly attracted to girls. Does this make me bisexual? Am I pansexual? Am I attracted to every gender? Because there's more than just two genders. Oh, that was four. I did four. It should have been just two, more than two genders. I think the main point here, though, is you don't want to overthink it too much and just allow your body to react the way it's going to react to whoever it's going to react to, and kind of take a reading from that. So if you're questioning, well, maybe I'm gay, or maybe I'm straight, or maybe I'm trans, or maybe this or that, you really have to kind of tap into your inner self and listen to what your body and your mind is really telling you. For instance, when I am being held by a man, I feel safe, I feel warm and cozy inside, I feel good. So I know I like being held by a man. When I'm with a woman, though, and she rubs her cheek against mine and she kisses me on my neck or right here, or she wanders over to my lips and lightly caresses her lips against mine, I melt. And I don't have this happen when a guy kisses me. So basically I have found I have reactions to both male and female, which would place me more in the bisexual or pansexual arena. Pansexual meaning I am attracted to any gender. I think I already discussed that, I'm not so sure. So my sexual proclivity is more so in the direction of any gender, and what we do is like to call people like me greedy. We're greedy. If we like what we see, we want it. We're just selfish, greedy, pansexual individuals. I think that there is going to be a time where we get more connected to ourselves and we really begin to understand our sexuality. And it may take some time for this to happen. So don't push it, don't force it, just allow it to happen and realize that whatever you decide to be with or whatever you feel comfortable with is actually okay. If you're a woman and you feel comfortable with women, that's okay. If you're a man and you're comfortable with being around men and being with a man, that's also okay. But to make the point, like if you're a person and you like being with a basketball, that's probably not okay. So you might want to check yourself on that one before you wreck yourself on that one. For a long time, I actually struggled with my sexuality because I knew I was attracted to boys and I knew I was attracted to girls and I didn't know what I was. There was times where I would tell myself out loud that I was gay because I liked guys and I was born a guy, so I was like, I'm gay. And every time I would say those words out loud, they felt very off, very wrong. And I was always curious, like, why does that not feel right when I say it? And then I would say, well, I'm straight because I like women. Maybe I'm just a little confused. But that never felt right either. You see, what I did not realize or didn't even fathom at the time was that I had a gender issue. And even though I knew it was there, I chose to ignore it a lot of times and push it away from me because it was hard to figure out and understand and deal with at times. So I knew it was there, but I was like, no, it's not there. But it wasn't a sexuality issue as much as a gender issue. I wasn't a gay man. My attraction is very hetero when I'm attracted to a man because I'm really a woman. So I was attracted to a man. And my very weird, strange attraction towards a woman actually was more lesbian and gay. That was more gay. And when I say that I'm a lesbian, that actually, see my hand movements? That should tell you something, my hand movements. That actually felt more correct to me. I felt more correct saying I was lesbian than gay for some reason, although they're kind of the same thing. But you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying. Don't argue with me. But just remember, this is something I always say, that if you shoot too high, you will miss the mark. Don't shoot too high. Don't try to force anything on yourself. If you feel a slight attraction towards women, okay, then you feel a slight attraction. That doesn't make you a lesbian. If you feel a slight attraction towards men and you're a guy, that doesn't make you gay. It just means that maybe you appreciate how handsome men can look, but that doesn't mean you want to be in a relationship with them. Being in a relationship is completely different than feeling an attraction. You see, for me personally, I feel like I would rather be in a relationship with a woman because it's more meaningful to me, because it's more fulfilling to me, because our interactions and dynamics match my needs. So I'm more lesbian than anything. Although I have an attraction towards men, I'm more lesbian. When I imagine being with a man, it's not so fulfilling. The dynamics leave me wanting, and although I would love to be with a man in so many ways, I don't know if I would actually end up making that decision to be with a man. It's all too very complicated. The one thing I think I want to push across in this video is just that relax and let things happen. Just be yourself and don't be afraid to let feelings flow. Don't shove them down. Don't push them away because they're not going away. If you feel attracted to the opposite sex, great. The same sex, great. Just let things be. Because when you force the puzzle piece in the place where it's not supposed to fit, it's all wrong. I have no idea if my video is going to help anybody, but that's the best I could do. This was at the request of a friend, so I hope it helped.